Hello, my name is Ryan Lade, and today we'll be going over squids, the world's most interesting marine predators. So, a brief little introduction to squids. Squids belong to the phylum Mollusca and the class Cephalopoda. They hunt a variety of organisms, such as fish, crustaceans, and other squids, and they're often found in deep ocean waters. They possess a complex nervous system, and their scientific name is Tatheta tithoidea. The habitat of squids is, they mostly vary depending on their species. However, they're found all over the world. Many squids live near the ocean floor, but they tend to just follow where their prey goes. They can thrive in cold temperatures if they're in deep sea or shallow or warmer water. So they're really just kind of all over the place. Squids obtain their food by using their tentacles and their intense hunting abilities. So squids have 10 tentacles, which is a very unique feature, equipped with suction cups on each of the tentacles. So how they acquire the food is they're going to grab the fish or whatever they're going to eat, mostly like smaller fish. They'll grab that prey and then they'll feed on them using their sharp beak. So they're kind of just hold their prey still while they eat it alive, which is really brutal but also interesting. So they can swim really fast or even use camouflage, as you can see in like the bottom picture. That's a squid camouflage right there. So predation. Squids face predation from many large marine animals, such as turtles or larger fish like tuna, sharks, or swordfish, or really any large fish that can eat a small squid, even whales. Squids also face predation from other squids, and then birds if they're in the shallow water, they can get swooped up. Finally, humans are a very large source of squid predation. They're commercially hunted and sold. And if you ever had calamari, that's just fried squid. It's a very popular dish in the U.S. So their interesting evolutionary traits are next. They evolved approximately 60 million years ago is what scientists think. And they contain interesting body parts such as their tentacles, beaks, and shells. These all have different features. So the tentacles are used to grab and hold the prey, and they're equipped like suction cups, like I said. So they'll just kind of hold their prey still while they use their beak, which will break the prey down into small digestible pieces that are consumed by the squid. You can see it in the bottom right. This part of the beak is kind of right in the middle of all the tentacles. They also have a siphon, which is also like one of my favorite parts of the squid because it's kind of like a jet. Each squid's like a jet. They shoot water out fast and kind of like flap their tentacles with their fins for like the aerodynamics to kind of go through the water super fast. And then they have an internal shell that's also evolved for like structural support and also kind of the attachment of the muscles. Squids on the tree of life, as you can see on this picture there in the top left, in the cephalopods phylum. So they evolved approximately 60 million years ago is what we think. They're in the kingdom Animalia, and they just kind of diverged to the left on this example, and their closest ancestors on this tree would be the gastropods and the bivalves. And then their role in the ecosystem and mankind finally are, in the ecosystem, they're a predator and prey of many different species, so they feed like larger fish and whales and sharks and stuff, and also contributes to the diversity left in the ocean because we're wrecking the ocean, so it's nice to have a diverse ocean. Lastly, mankind benefits. There's commercial fishing and selling of squids, which is important because it creates a lot of job opportunities for fishermen. In this picture, those guys are all getting paid to get some squid. There's also cooks that are cooking the squids, and yeah, it just opens up the market for squids. And finally, they have interesting evolutionary adaptations to study, so what I'm doing right now. These are the works cited that I used. Thank you.